Welcome back to another episode of Dreaded and Abroad. I'm your gracious host, Kemo, Sace, and on this episode, what I want to do is talk about a few things in this video. One, I'm going to discuss the process in full that I go through every morning that got rid of that beard spot that had me so what's it called? Intimidated, inoculated, intoxicated. What's the word I'm looking for? Don't you hate that? When you're thinking about something, you know the exact word you want, but it's just right there on the tip of your tongue. What is this word that I'm looking for? Self-conscious. Ha, I knew I'd get it. I've been following a regimen, a self-made regimen for about 5 months now, and needless to say that I have remnants of a bald spot, but this is a full beard, ladies and gentlemen. First thing I want to do is show you everything that I do in the morning that got rid of my bald spot. First, I prefer to work on my beard after I get out of the shower when your pores are open. So to simulate that, I am going to use a hot rag on my face. I prefer if you leave the hot rag on your face for about 30 seconds to a minute. Also, I want to talk about washing your beard in the morning in the shower. So in the shower, I prefer to use whatever I'm using on my face, on my beard when it's this length. But if it gets longer, I use shampoo and conditioner. So right now, whatever you use on your face at this length, it's okay to use on your beard. Secondly, straight out the shower. Here is where the initial trauma showed. I guess it's trauma or balding started. If you look closely, you can still see it's a bit thinner, but it is nothing like the previous picture showed. Secondly, I use Extra Repair Unscented Body Lotion, and this is prescription strength moisturizer, clinically proven to heal very dry skin in 5 days, non-greasy. And now I didn't go out purposely looking for this, but it was readily available. This is pretty much all I use, the amount, at least, on my face. That little bit of lotion goes a long way because your face pores are already open. And you brush that in again. This is like really simple. I'm trying to tell you, anybody can do this. And if nobody's a believer, you should be one now after looking at the beard. Secondly, I go in for any type of oil that's natural. I started off using this in my hair, and since it was the only thing readily available at the time, I started using it on my face. This is just so it'll shine a little more. I mean, and nothing changes. After I put the oil in, I go back again. I mean, as it was told to me, the hair growth is all about blood flow. And brushing really promotes and stimulates hair follicles and blood flow to your face, which ultimately is what causes the hair to grow back. And then the Barry Fletcher's beard spray. Only reason I'm using this is because it has peppermint oil. None of these products that I'm reviewing or using right now are sponsored products. I normally just do 3 spritz in the palm of my hand. Rub that in. And then keep it super simple and brush it. And believe it or not, that's the entire regimen for the day. It's really not time consuming. The proof is in the pudding. I have a full beard again. We looked back at the picture and said, what bald spot? That's how well it's been working for me. Secondly, I want to talk about something that kept coming up in the comments on Patchy Beard No Problem. People kept speaking about Minoxidil. I wasn't really sure what Minoxidil was, so what I did was looked it up. Minoxidil is a medication used for the treatment of male pattern hair loss. It is an antihypertensive vasodilator. We ain't doing that. I don't know what that is. It's available as a generic medication and over the counter. We ain't doing that. We got 3 simple products that we're using. We're using the lotion that you normally use to put on your skin. We're using oil that you used to put in your hair or still do put in your hair. And we're using some type of moisturizer that has peppermint oil in it. Now, the 2 things aforementioned, the lotion and the oil, just try to make sure they have more organic ingredients than they have man-made ingredients. That's just best for every type of scenario. And another thing I wanted to address about Patchy Beard No Problem was it was certain people in the comments that legit had skin issues that needed to be treated by a doctor, and they were on the internet looking for a solution. Don't do that. If you experience redness, itching, scratching, hair loss, sleep deprivation, I saw some weird side effects. Stop what you're doing and go to a dermatologist. Use common sense with everything. With that being said, stay nosy, stay in my business. This is your boy, only reporting because it works, and I want it to work for you. Kemo Sace, out.